Today, on Starfield Essentials, I share how to complete a free lanes achievement that almost no one has finished. It's the contract tasking that the player performs on behalf of the Arbitrator. This is the most cold-blooded achievement in Starfield, but I don't think it had to be that way. What happened? My name is Richard. Let's get started. Context. Because this is a family-friendly channel, I'll call this achievement Contract Eliminator. You can see the real name on the screen. As stated on the achievement, the player must eliminate 10 targets for the Arbitrator. But is that really the case? These mini-quests begin on Anchor Point, the new free lane star station in the Algorab system. Here's what the recruitment process looks like.
Got some more work for you. Want the details? Good. The target is at this location. When you're done, bring me back proof that they're dead.
Yes?
Hey.
When you find the target, you have an option to attack or to talk with them.
Thank God! You came to save me! No! Once I figure out how to
Here I chose to talk to the target, get their ID card, and use that as proof that I eliminated them. When I return to Anchor Point and find the Arbitrator, here is how he responds.
Anything to report? Well, good. That concludes our transaction. You're free to go for now.
In every single mission I ran for this video, which was over 20, the Arbitrator acted the same. I've seen people report online that the Arbitrator may have different responses if you do not eliminate the target and only pretend to do so, as I did for that mission. But are you making progress on the achievement if you spare the victims? Sparing the victims. I figured that if Bethesda offered a way to spare victims, then that option must count towards the achievement. As you saw in the game footage, turning in the ID card to the Arbitrator resulted in mission completion. I got credits and XP when the task was done. I proceeded along this path and finished 10 of these missions. I spared the target every time. The Arbitrator never complained. It seemed I had found the hopeful exploration-themed option for completing this rather dark achievement. Note that you can't immediately do another Arbitrator task after completing the last one. There's a cooldown period. I used a 1-hour wait on Venus, although some players reported having to wait less than 100 UT hours. So I finished my 10th mission. No achievement. I tried an 11th. No achievement. After the 12th and no achievement, it dawned on me that Bethesda might not have provided a peaceful way to accomplish this task. Eliminating the victims. Only for the purpose of completing the achievement, I took the darker path and started a new set of Arbitrator missions. Rather than sparing each target, I eliminated them and took their keycard, which I provided to the Arbitrator. I repeated this process 10 times, and on the 10th victim, I unlocked the achievement. Curiously, the achievement notification appeared on screen right after the 10th victim expired. I didn't have to return the keycard to the Arbitrator and finish the mission in order to win the achievement. This showed that the achievement was tied directly to eliminating the targets and not completing the missions. Why is Bethesda so cold-blooded? To be frank, I was shocked by the way Bethesda handled this achievement. I've always thought of Starfield as a game of hopeful exploration. There's never really been an incentive to be so mindlessly violent in Starfield until now. There may be one exception. The base game has one achievement called Dark Matter. It unlocks by eliminating 300 humanoid enemies. Notice that it uses the same eliminate language that I've been using in this video. The Arbitrator contract achievement, in contrast, uses more violent language. Just to make the point, here's a brief overview of the 72 achievements in the base game, Shattered Space, and Free Lanes. Consider Star-Crossed, where the goal is to reach the maximum relationship level with a companion, or Space Opera for reaching level 50. You get boots on the ground for landing on 100 planets. The Star is My Destination requires visiting all star systems. What? This one was a pain. Life Begets Life requires collecting 500 organic resources. To get Shipping Magnet, you have to connect 5 outposts with cargo links. Look at the low completion rate on that one. Stave Execution from the Free Lanes update is super rare. Check out my video on that one to see how to unlock it. And last here is They're Not Toys, which will probably be the rarest achievement because getting figures is such a grind. I talked about that one in a recent video as well. As you can see, these achievements are generally positive, and they're usually tied to completing quests or on-theme tasks. The Arbitrator achievement seems like a significant outlier. I imagine Bethesda might have wanted to appease the part of the fan base, or anti-fan base, that wanted a darker Starfield with more grit. Personally, I'm not interested in that vibe at all. The real world has way too much darkness in it. I don't need more in video games. Conclusion. I'm glad that I've now completed all of the Free Lanes achievements. I feel ready to start Terran Armada and work on those quests and missions. I know many of you don't care about achievements. For me, I like to complete them all in the vanilla game. It helps me better understand Bethesda's vision of the game. What does it mean then to have such a cold-blooded achievement like the contract task? Let me know what you think in a comment. I would have preferred if Bethesda had made completion of the missions the way to unlock the achievement. That way, the player could choose to deceive the Arbitrator. That would introduce some tension and risk into the process. I'll probably keep doing missions for the Arbitrator, but from now on, I'll just spare the victims. That will get me credits and XP without sacrificing the innocent. At least I assume they're innocent. Perhaps a modder will introduce a change that allows preserving the lives of the targets. I wonder if non-lethal framework is an option here. If I stun the target and take them into captivity, does that count as elimination? Let me know if you try it. Thank you, Bethesda, for prompting my thoughts on this achievement. And thank you to all my subscribers. Please consider subscribing to show YouTube that you enjoy positive and honest Starfield content. In addition to videos, I also post to the community tab for this channel on a daily basis. If you subscribe, you'll see these posts in your YouTube feed. Special thanks to all channel members. I hope you're enjoying our private Discord server and early access to these videos. If you'd like to know more about membership, click the join button on the channel. I use your contributions to pay for drives for capturing footage and to buy creations to review. If you made it to this part of the video, please leave a comment with the word steak. And if you were paying attention earlier, you know why I said that. Check out my other videos, and please tell your friends about the channel. My name is Richard. I will see you in the Starfield.